Hi, my name's Lewis Bassman. I'm with the Iowa Cubs. Do you mind holding this? This is a tool that we use for business.
Sure.
Thank you. So we have this thing called Silly Putty tickets. Remember Silly Putty? You can shape, mold, and stretch it. We shape and mold our tickets to best fit your specific needs to help you increase your sales. For instance, how many local salespeople do you have?
We have 5 salespeople.
How many key accounts does each salesperson have?
Usually 2 key accounts.
What size would you consider an important account?
Oh, around $25,000.
How important is new business to your salespeople?
Well, very important.
Great. Do you have a strict plan that is designed to bring you new business every month?
Kind of.
It's very difficult to get your salespeople to focus on new business. By using our Silly Putty tickets, you can not only get them to focus on new business, but you can also keep track. For example, the first step is to have each salesperson identify to you in writing which prospects are key to them. That wouldn't be too difficult to do, would it?
No, not at all.
Great. So most of our clients have told me that the key to building new business is through constant contact. Often, salespeople will use an out-of-office activity like golf or going to lunch. Some of my clients have told me that most people just aren't very good at golf, and it's almost more embarrassing to play than not. Golf is also expensive. But as far as lunch goes, when was the last time you had a memorable chicken sandwich at lunch?
I can't remember.
I can't either. However, by using our Silly Putty tickets, you can get your salespeople to build new relationships and focus on new business, and you will be able to keep track. Here's how it works. A salesperson will call a prospect that he or she has been working on for a while and say, "How about joining me for an Iowa Cubs game next week? I have the president's seats." This is not a situation where the salesperson is just giving away your tickets. It's a salesperson inviting the prospect to go to the game with them. Now that salesperson has the chance to do some real out-of-office bonding. Remember, he wants to develop a relationship through constant contact. Giving these tickets away does not help him build that relationship. How effective do you think 2 to 3 hours at one of our Iowa Cubs games would be to build a relationship like that?
I think it would be effective.
You're right. Take a look at one of my clients and how they benefited from our Iowa Cubs games. Also, how it impacted their sales. Right here, I've underlined what Jake Happ from Happ Incorporated had said about the experience at one of our games. He said that the Iowa Cubs are the best source of entertainment in the Des Moines area. What could be even better than taking a prospect to the game would be if you went along as a CEO. Would you be willing to do that occasionally for the right accounts?
Of course, for the right accounts.
Do you think it would be asking too much to have your salesperson spend just one night a month with a prospect at one of our games?
No, not at all.
Great. So our season is about 6 months long. If each of your salespeople brought just one prospect to a game per month, that would be 5 new prospects per month. Of those prospects, how many do you think would end up as customers?
1 or 2.
Right. So let's just focus on the bare minimum of 1. If each salesperson converted 1 prospect into a new customer, then that would be $25,000 per salesperson. With 5 salespeople, that would be around $125,000 in new business. Do you see how I arrived at that number?
Yes, I do.
Great. So we have been talking about new business. However, we might want to consider your current clients as well. After all, your competitor might be out there trying to establish the same relationship with your clients. Would it be too much to have your salespeople also spend just one night a month with an existing client as well as a new prospect?
I think they can manage.
Absolutely. So they'll need to spend 1 game a month with a new prospect and also 1 game a month with an existing client. With 5 salespeople, that's 10 games a month total. Now let's talk about which ticket package would work best for you. Here's a list of our ticket packages. Based on what you've told me, here's what I would suggest for you. Our best seating is at our club level. This seat location provides a beautiful view of Principal Park and the Des Moines skyline, and it is a great way to experience Iowa Cubs baseball. This package will include all-you-can-eat hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, potato salad, and a soft drink. This package also includes a reserved ticket to the game, as well as an XL t-shirt or cap. Club level members also have access to our exclusive club level bar and waitress service so you never have to leave your seat. Since this package is all-inclusive, you can tell your clients to leave their wallets at home because tonight is on us. The cost of a planned, controlled new business effort is quite nominal for the return. For each one of your salespeople to take just one key prospect and one new existing client to one game per month, you would need 10 games a month or 60 games for the season. The return on your investment is substantial. Each salesperson brought in one new prospect because of his focus on new business. Your sales would increase by $125,000. Because you need 60 games, I would recommend this package right here. The full 4 season tickets. This would give you 20 extra games for your employees or even personal use. Your cost for the season tickets would only be $14,000. How happy do you think you would be with those results by giving this plan a try?
I would be pretty happy.
Right. So that decision would be worth at least $125,000 in new business to you. I can get this order in today and reserve you some prime seats. Would you prefer the account in your name or the company's name?
That looks like it might cost too much.
How do you mean?
Well, we've had a tough year and cut some budgets, so I have to be smart on expenses.
I can understand that. Think about it this way. You said yourself that you thought you could generate $125,000 in new business for a pretty reasonable cost of $14,000. That sounds like a pretty smart move on your part. What is it that is causing you to hesitate? With this plan, you can get really good seat locations and pretty close to the right number of games. If this works the way we both think it will, you can always add or upgrade your seats during the season. Will that work for you?
None of my clients are baseball fans.
How do you mean?
I just don't think that my clients are that big of baseball fans, to be honest.
This makes sense, but think about your clients. Let's really think about this though. This program is really designed to get new business. You said earlier that our games would be an effective place to build that relationship, right? Well, prospects might be fans of our team, might not be fans of our team, but most of them like to see the biggest stars in the league at some of our biggest and best sold out games. This works for getting new business, and it will work for most of your clients. I can take your order right now and get this business program going.
I don't know.
Let me tell you about another CEO that was in the same position as you, and he followed this plan and decided to give it a try. How happy do you think he is that he gave this plan a try? That decision was worth $100,000 in new business to him. Let me get this order in today. Don't worry about a thing. I will take care of all the details.
That sounds good. Here's the company card.
Thank you.